Alright, so I'm doing the rapid fire book tag. Why? Purely because I want to, so hopefully you get a kick out of it. Enjoy all my answers. Alright, so this is going to be a shorter video. I'm not going to try not to explain a lot of my answers. If you want my reasoning, you can just talk to me about them in the comments and I'll try to explain what I answered the way I answered. The first question is hardback or paperback. Paperback, trade paperback is my favorite way of reading. It's trade, and then it's hardback, and then I don't like mass market. Next one is ebook or physical copies. Physical copies, I don't have a way to get ebooks other than like audiobooks, but I don't get ebooks, so definitely physical copies. Secondhand or new copies. Usually new copies because that's like the easiest for me to get, but if there's a good secondhand, I will pick it up, obviously. Audiobooks or no, definitely. I read audiobooks a lot. Kind of just like with the book a lot of the times, especially if the book is confusing to me. Like I'm like a little lost, I restart the book and come with my audiobook so I can be a little more focused. Do you cover buy? Not really. I usually have a book in mind or a book or a book I knew about. Like usually I buy a book, I know about the book before I've bought it. Favorite cover that you own? I'm about to get the Dune Folio. That's probably gonna win, but right now it's this Dune book right here. Or Shadow of the Gods. I don't know. And least favorite cover, Stormfront by Jim Butcher. Pretty ugly. First book you've ever read? I don't remember, but probably like, I don't know, the first like book without pictures was probably like Magic Treehouse or something like that. Last book you finished? The last book I finished today that would have to be Second Foundation by Isaac Asimov. The last series you finished? Oof, the last series I finished was Foundation by Isaac Asimov. That was the end of the trilogy, so yeah, I'm going to use that. Last book you bought? The last book I bought was this edition of Dune, the movie copy. Again, I like buy too many editions of Dune. But yeah, that's the last book I bought. What's your favorite genre? That has to go to fantasy. Your favorite book in that genre? And that has to go to Way of Kings. What genre do you never reach for? Contemporary, romance, YA. Well, YA is not really a genre, but like, you read poetry. No. I wish I could be like that. I could enjoy that, but I don't really enjoy that. I've tried, but I don't really enjoy that. Popular science, I'm just going to take that question as, do you read science fiction? Of course, popular science fiction, yeah. Middle grade, of course, I love middle grade. I mean, I love adult fantasy, but I can't help myself for a good middle grade sometimes. What's your favorite bookish item? Bookish shirts. Like the shirts, especially like from the book, like Dune shirts, Wheel of Time shirts. I'm getting a lot of those. I've ordered them. What's your current bookmark? It's actually, if it doesn't have like a built-in bookmark with a foundation, I was just finished had a built-in bookmark. I usually read it with a plain deck, a card deck, because I usually lose a lot of bookmarks, and there's just so many cards. I just buy them for like $2 and get all like a 200 something bookmarks. So that's just win-win for me. That's what I use as bookmark. What's the strangest object you ever used as a bookmark? Booking the pages. I used to do that a lot, but now I don't do it anymore. Book jackets or no? 100% book jackets. I don't get the feeling of the book whenever I don't wear the book jacket. It's like sometimes I just need to look at the cover for some reason when I'm reading it. That's what I do sometimes. A boyfriend, a girlfriend, Avi and favorite book couple, Percy and Annabeth. Book villain, Conan, the Baron Harkonnen. Favorite friendship, Hogman and Logan from First Law. 3 standalones or trilogies. I love series. I live and breathe series all the way out. I kind of like to read trilogies, but mainly it's going to be series for me. I kind of get on my bed, lay down, and just put my book on the floor and just like read it like that. It's a little weird. It looks weird, but it's not. It's very comfortable. Book adaptation, Dune. Film or TV adaptations, usually film, but if it depends on the length. If it's a one book thing, I would say film. If it's like more nuanced, I would say TV, but usually I like to see it on the big screen because it's more like hype for me, because like I love the Wheel of Time show, but like all I had to do was literally turn on the TV to get it on. But like Dune, you had to have a more hype, and I was like going to the movie theaters, and it was more fun for me to go there. What's an adaptation? First Law, 100%. I want to adapt First Law or Hyperion. Either of those two. I know they're both. Hyperion's kind of in the works, but Hyperion needs one a lot. Favorite book world? Oof. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's just the Cosmic Reaper is hands down the best. My favorite writing style, unpopular opinion, I love Robert Jordan's writing style. People say he's over too descriptive, but I love Robert Jordan's writing style. 100% Robert Jordan. What's a book that you love that people don't know about? I read a lot of hype books, so it's hard for me, but say not enough people talk about the Heir to the Empire, especially on BookTube. But I don't see a lot of they're on trilogy reviews, but I know they're popular books, but not a lot of people on BookTube talk about them. I'm gonna say Heir to the Empire. 100% people don't talk about that book enough. The popular book that you hated. Oof, Murderbot. I don't like Murderbot. Favorite childhood reads, definitely has to be Magic Tree House. I love Magic Tree House, especially when I was like really little. I destroyed them when I was in kindergarten, first grade. Those were my books. And what book that changed your life? This book, The Outsiders. It's not a fantasy, but it really did have an impact on me as a person. So I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that in my wrap up this month. And what book do you hate in school? I don't know if you heard of it, but it's Esperanza Rising. I had to read that book, and I absolutely despised it. And I don't know. Don't ask me why. I just didn't like it. A feel-good book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 100%. I felt great reading that book. A book that makes you cry, I mean, I presume Memory of Light, because, I got teary. Every time I hear the opening sentence to the Wheel of Time turns, and I get teary. I don't know why. I'm so happy I'm reading the Wheel of Time, and it's such a love for the Wheel of Time. And I was reading the start of Eye of the World recently, and it made me cry when I started to read it. When I, started to, read there for the first time. I'm rereading it right now. And I didn't get cry, but I got teary-eyed when I read the starting, because it's just I feel like I'm almost done and I don't want to finish. And that I never really physically bawled in a long time, but that was the thing that came the closest to recently. A reading snack, when I'm reading, but I would got to say the Balance Breaks, Sargento. I love those. What's your favorite reading position? Like I said, just laying on my bed on the floor, or just under a blanket with a flashlight. Do that too. Even in the middle of the day, I'll get under the blanket with the flashlight, because it just feels so good. Natural light or lamp light, natural. I usually, and then inside or outside, usually inside. But I like it. I like a good outside, but usually I just have to do it inside. Breaking a cover, I'll keep it in smooth. When it's necessary, I'll break it, but because I want to open the book more than 15 degrees, but I kind of I do it when I have to, because I want to read the book, but I don't usually I don't do it on purpose, Do you read in other languages? I wish. What book series do you want to finish this year? The Wheel of Time. And yeah, that's about it. I want to finish The Wheel of Time. What book release are you most excited for right now? Ooh. If you would have asked me a couple weeks ago, I would have said Rebels Creed or something else like that, but book release that I'm most excited for, I'm probably not going to say Storm My 5, because we don't know the name of that, I'm probably going to say The Hunger of the Gods, which is actually the sequel to Shadow of the Gods. The cover has not yet been revealed, but the name is revealed, and the release date is April 12th, so that just has a release date, it's soon, so I'm probably that's the next one I probably need to read, Shadow of the Gods sequel. And I probably need to finish, what's it called, The Faithful and the Fallen as well. But, that's something I want to read, The Shadow of the Gods sequel is the next one I really want to read, because I really liked how that ended. And I probably want to read Stormlight 5 more, but, honestly, it's, I won't count it, because I don't even know the name for that yet. And let's see, the next question is, do you have a favorite book influencer? Probably man carrying thing, but, he doesn't really, do a lot of books anymore. But, for the recommendations purely, probably Murphy Napier, but if I'm going off books, but I watch a lot of book influencers just for fantasy news, if you know, but Daniel doesn't do a lot of reviews anymore other than One Piece, so for reviews, I'm probably gonna go Murphy Napier or Brian Lee Durfee. I'll say. Do you have a channel, blog, or social media feed? I have YouTube, which you're watching this on, and I also have Goodreads, and I'm on Discord, so that's where I'm on. Tag your friends. I'm tagging you. Right there on the other side of the screen, you're tagged. I don't know. It's you. I'm only talking to you, and it's you. That one. So you're tagged. You have to do the tag. The person on the other side of the screen, it's you. You're tagged. And yeah, that's the tag. I didn't want to keep it too long, but I did. And yeah. see you guys in the next video. Probably I'm gonna do some like Wheel of Time content more now, and some newer content from First Lost and Lord of the Rings. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.